Why is homosexuality a sin?
The simplest is clearly to say the Bible says it is. And we should start there, and if we can go deeper, that it's implied clearly, it's spoken clearly in Romans 1, 24 to 29, that it is wrong and to be avoided. And I think Paul in 1 Corinthians 6, verses 9 to 10, lists a very unusual phrase about homosexuality. It's not unique by itself in this. Those who do such things will not enter the kingdom of heaven. In other words, if you know that it's wrong and you say, I don't care that it's wrong, I don't care what God says, I'm going to do that thing, that's an indication that you're not going into the kingdom of heaven. And he seems to draw out the fact that in exchanging God for our most cherished idol, which is usually self, we are prone to fall in love with the same sex. So, implication, same-sex attraction is a dysfunctional form of idolatry. Now, there are other kinds, but before I turn away from that question, let me just say to those of you who struggle with this, so don't hear me isolating it as the worst of all sins. It is part of a brokenness that I share. I think John Piper's personality is broken. I could give you specifics, but they would have to do with anger. They would have to do with self-pity. I'm just wired to like certain sins a lot. I think it's partly genetic. I saw it in my grandmother and my mother. I think it's partly family-based, and it's just me. I'm broken. So I can choose to let that brokenness govern me and turn it into sins, or I can choose to say, I'm going to deal with what the brokenness I have and try to steer my way through my brokenness to do as much good for others and avoid as much sin as I can.